what you've seen through spring ball and then fall ball and then going into Friday out of that room?
I've just seen guys stepping up to the plate because there's a lot of opportunity out there with guys departing from our room from last season. There's a lot of balls that are ready to be caught for myself and the guys in the room. So just the competition itself has risen because guys want to get on the field.
What do you feel like that? I mean, Mel's obviously not giving away too much information. You know, coming off 5-7, kind of a roller coaster. You have this team kind of feel like a little bit of a mystery from the outside. You get a sense that you guys are, just eager to establish an identity and this is obviously a new team this season.
Yeah, we definitely want to establish our own identity, as a team. That's something that any program or sports team wants to do, just so that you have an identity and people know who you are. So, we're going to come out and give our best efforts in all classes, offense, defense, and special teams, so that we can identify ourselves.
Starting quarterback is?
I don't know. I'm actually lined up at quarterback someplace, so we'll see how that goes.
Playing for Trey.
Trey, a lot of your leadership is talked about as much as your playing ability. That's something you embrace, even at the Capitol this summer. Kind of enjoy walking around those other leaders. Talk about what it's like being recognized as a leader by your coaches, but also by your teammates. And what is it like leading this generation of athletes?
It means a lot. First, my coaches and teammates, putting them trust into myself to allow me to be the leader I am. I take it and wear it with pride because it's not easy and everyone doesn't get the opportunity. So, every day I have to go out there and show why I'm able to be a leader and I have to be consistent so that my teammates and coaches can continue to have the faith in me to allow me to be a leader.
Why do they continue to respect you? Because it can be so challenging having your peers respect you. How do you continue to gain that respect from them?
I think it's just the way I approach things on and off the field. I take everything with the right mindset. I never want to push things to the side or think something is too small. If there's something that we as a program think is something that we need to put effort and accomplish, then I'm going to always make sure the guys have the right mindset approaching that so that nothing is left unsaid or untold. Because as long as we're on the same page, that'll help us carry and go as far as we can as a team.
Sure, thank you.
Can you notice a difference in the excitement level, maybe the anxiousness, now that it's game week for this team?
Yeah, we finally get to go against someone not wearing green and white, which is always the best time of the year. We've been banging with each other for the last few months, going back to spring ball. So just getting another opponent in front of us is always great.
Coach talked about how they're trying to get you to be a little more vocal. Do you feel now as an upperclassman that you have a leadership responsibility? Have you felt that a little bit?
Oh, no doubt about that. With older guys who, taught me some ways, them leaving, I had to naturally just gravitate to this position, which, I had no issue doing. And I'm continuing to learn and grow every day so that I can still become a better leader.
When you look at those guys at quarterback, what have you seen from them throughout camp? I mean, obviously, the competition that you needed to be there, though. How much did that competition drive the best out of those two guys?
Well, it's great. The competition, it drives both of them to be better individuals. All three of them actually, even Sam, the freshman, they learn from each other, and they're also good teammates. Usually when people are in competition, they might not help the next person, but they're competing with each other and also helping each other so that they can elevate as a position group.
How does that help you guys as a receiver group when you're watching them now?
When we see that, we do the same thing within our room. We're competing with each other as well, but at the same time, we can help each other out because at the end of the day, we're only as good as the worst person in our room, and we want to be the best position receiver group we can in the country. So just having everyone bought in and on the same page is how we can do that.
You've been through a lot over your time here, obviously going into the last year, but how does this season feel different as it's about to start?
Well, first, we actually have a locker room now, which has been great. Just the team camaraderie itself and just seeing guys relax and chill in the locker room after practice or before practice. We didn't really have that last year with the construction and everything. So there was some disconnect within the team. It wasn't by design, but that's just what it was. So just getting guys together, especially when we have new freshmen coming in and transfers, this is the best way for us to get to know each other. So it's been great.
What about for yourself, Trey, in terms of on field and being the oldest guy, being probably the number one target sort of guy? Is there an anticipation level for yourself? I know you mentioned to us, your goal is to dominate a couple weeks ago, maybe it was in spring, but after camp, on the cusp of the season, do you feel like you're getting close to, you feel like you're prepared, I guess, to have that season that you want, is what really John says.
Absolutely. I do feel like I'm prepared for myself, and our coaches have done a great job helping us prepare as well so that we're ready when our opponent is lined up in front of us so that we can go out there and be the best, like I said, the best group, the best team we can possibly be, and I'm looking forward to it this season.
What do you sort of anticipate will be different, like in terms of the looks that you'll get, target share, but also from the defense and everything, with you being the most established guy in that room right now?
I can definitely see some more focus being brought my way from defenses, which is, when you play this game and you're a competitor, that's what you ask for. If you want to be one of the better guys, that's what's going to happen. So I have to make sure I'm prepared physically and mentally so I can go out there and perform.
Trey, when you lose a starting quarterback, one of the top receivers, outside voices are saying there's a lot of question marks about Michigan State. It's, you picked fifth in the division, all that stuff. Do you guys pay any attention to that? And how do you feel about those things when you see what's happening every day, but the outside voices maybe I guess, doubting you?
Yeah, I would be lying if I said we didn't hear that. We hear everything good and everything bad, but you can't let that determine who you are as a team and as an individual. You have to never get too high with the highs and never get too low with the lows, and you can keep that in your mind, but our job is to go out there and perform to the best of our abilities, no matter what anyone is saying, and we can't let that distract us, or we can't really be worrying about that. If we go out there and handle our business on the field, we have nothing to worry about from the media or anyone who's doubting us and our capabilities as a team.
Is it the same way too, like if you think about it too much, trying to prove people wrong? Can
Oh,
that
yeah.
be
Yeah,
too much the other way, I guess?
Absolutely. If you're focusing too much on the wrong thing, that'll pull you from your original goal in the first place. So just keeping a clear mind and keeping the main thing.
Take me to game night, 6:55 Friday night. You're in the tunnel like a herd of cattle ready to be released. You've been through that so many times. What's that feeling like to take the field, especially for the first game?
The first game is always the best feeling, get in front of the home crowd, just everyone cheering you on, your family and friends in the stands. Everyone's just ready, like I said, to go against someone who's not wearing the green and white. And it's only a few more days until it's that time.
What's a fair expectation for people for Alonzo, you think? Coming in the summer, but through a full camp now, what have you seen from him? How ready is he to contribute to this offense thing?
Playmaker. Alonte is one of my good friends. I know the work he puts in on and off the field, and I know he's ready to ball out this year, so I'm looking forward to seeing him perform.
You mentioned you learned a lot from the guys in front of you, guys like Jalen Reed. As far as leadership role, what did you learn from them?
Just being able to tell guys things they want to hear and things they don't want to hear at the same time, because, like I said before, we're all friends, and sometimes it can be hard holding somebody accountable when they're your friend because you don't want to jeopardize our relationship, but sometimes that is what it takes, for the betterment of the team. You might have to get under guys and do things that they might not like because it's uncomfortable, but like I said, it's for the betterment of the team.
It's game week. Have you had any film on Central that you looked at as
What?
far as their secondary?
Oh yeah, we've been watching film on Central for we ramped it up last week, but throughout the summer I checked in a little bit just to see the guys they have on their back end. They got some good athletes, some guys who are going to play hard, get some good size. So I know they're going to bring their best foot forward. And so we always respect our opponent, no matter the conference, whatever the case may be. We're always going to respect our opponent.
Courtney's developed, obviously, Speedy and Jaden and Keon too. I mean, how much confidence does that give you? I mean, and the rest of the receivers that, you guys are going to be okay this year. I mean, with some obviously questions about who's going to fill Jaden and Keon's roles.
Yeah, with Coach Hall being coach for going on this is fourth year, I believe, in college. And then him playing in the NFL for 9 years, he knows what he's talking about, and we all know that. So whatever he takes and says to us, we take it in. Sometimes he coaches us hard, but you like that as a player because it shows that your coach cares about you and he wants you to improve because he sees more in you. So he always constantly stays on us so that we can continue to grow as players on and off the field. And I'm thankful to have him as a coach.
What do you think makes him such a good coach?
Like I said, the fact that he played here at Michigan State, played in the NFL, he knows the ins and outs of the games at the professional and collegiate level. So just his knowledge of the game itself is just, you can't really find that.
Thanks, Trey.
Yeah.
Love Cal. Hal, is that next?
Stay there.